Yeah, good day. My name is James, and this is Pan Media TV. This is also Inspiration Moment. My name is James, like you know, and today I'm discussing on something very important that I want all of us to get. And if you're out there, I need you to pay attention. And if you can write one or two things, it will be helpful too. What am I discussing today? I'm discussing a life of purpose, a life of purpose. And so many people today live life, without discovering purpose. And it's very dangerous to live a life when you have not found why you were given the life to live. Before a manufacturer manufacture anything, he has an intent for that product. He has something in mind before manufacturing any product. And so before you were created by your maker, there's something that he created you to do. There's a purpose that he wants you to fulfill. And that's the reason why he created you. And so many people have not found out why they were created or why they were born. And a man or a woman comes to this world and then they spend years and years and years without discovering their purpose, and then they die. And once you don't discover your purpose, I don't want to go ahead of myself. I will discuss all of that. But the first thing I want to start with, I want to say that a life of purpose is a life of meaning. A life of purpose is what? Is a life of meaning. And it's a life, it's living in the understanding of who you are. That's a life of purpose. Living in the understanding of who you are and what you are born to be. A man that's living a life of purpose is someone that has discovered why he is born. The man that has discovered and is living a life of meaning, a life that is aligned with his destiny, a life that was preordained before his, uh, before he was born. And so without a life of purpose, that is where you find depression. That is why you find so many things. People are miserable. People are tired of living because they have not discovered why they were born. When someone doesn't know why he or she is born, they end up anywhere. And when you don't have direction, anywhere becomes your direction. But when you have a specific direction where you're going, you know where you're going. No one will take you off the track. Nobody will take you off your distance. And let me tell you again that when you don't discover your purpose, people will use it to fulfill their purpose. When you don't discover who you are, when you don't discover your purpose, others will use it to achieve their purpose. So it's very important that you discover your purpose and so that you'll be able to fulfill it. And then number two, when purpose is not discovered, goals cannot be set. When purpose is not discovered, goals cannot be set. So purpose is what gives goals. When you discover your purpose, you will be able to set goals. When you discover your purpose, that is when you'll be able to set goals. I will show you a video. I'll show you is a song from later Miles Miro, later Dr. Miles Miro. I will show you the song. When I come back, I will go into the full details of my discussion today. I will give you more enlightenment on purpose, on a life of purpose. And so, let's see.
Like the way the world is turning, something inside us always yearning for a brand new world. People everywhere are so confused. Leaders don't know just what to do. Everybody wants a brand new world. And though we send rockets to the moon and the stars, and though we make trains and ships that go very far, and there's not a mountain that man has not climbed, yet a brand new world he could never find. Cause if you want a brand new world, you got to have brand new people. And if we want brand new people, you got to have a brand new life. And if we want a brand new life, you got to have a brand new spirit. And if we want a brand new spirit, you got to come to Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Teenagers try everything they could, yet I wonder if they ever would find themselves a brand new world. An old man sitting in a barroom door, he still can't find what he's searching for. Oh, how he wants a brand new world. A brand new world. It depends on me and you.
Okay, that is brand new word by Dr. Miles Muro. He's late now, but may his soul rest in peace. Now, before we went on the musical break, I told you that when purpose is not discovered, goals cannot be set. And how true is it that when you have not discovered your goals, you cannot be able to set goals. And a man that lives without setting goals in life is tend to live the life of failure. Is tend to live a life of failure. So when purpose is discovered, that is when goals can come in. And I would like to show you from the Holy Bible, from the Holy Book. For those of you who are Christians, and forgive my bias if you are not. Let's see the scripture that is on the listing. Proverbs chapter 28, verse 29, verse 18, that says, it says, when there is no vision, the people cast off restraint. You see, that's where I'm heading to. That's when you lack vision. Vision is goals. When you lack vision, there is no self-control. You cast off restraint. And so vision helps you to become disciplined. Vision helps you to be focused and be more disciplined. A man that, because for every goal and this thing you have said, it's going to take a lot of discipline. It's going to take a lot of self-control to be able to achieve that goal. For you to be able to achieve that goal. So when there is clarity of purpose, when there is clarity of vision of where you're going, you can be able to exercise discipline. You will be able to exercise a level of discipline that will help you in achieving your goals. And so where there is no vision, people cast off restraint. People live anyhow. People sleep from 8, they wake up 11 in the morning. That is when there is no purpose. That is where there is no vision. When there is no vision, they cast off restraint. They cast off their self-control. They become, they live anyhow. They jump from one place to other. Someone invites you and say, there is one party here. You follow the person. Because you don't have goals, you don't have purpose. You have not set your goals. You have not set your purpose. You have not discovered who you are supposed to be. And because you have not discovered yourself, I told you that you have to discover yourself before you set goals. And so, because you don't know what you're not living for something. You're not living for anything. So anywhere is a place to go. Anytime you can go anywhere, anytime. They are inviting you here because you don't have anything to do. You are not reasonable. You don't have anything you are living for. You are not living for your purpose. Because when you are living for your purpose, you determine that there are places that you won't go. There are there are times that nobody sees you. There are times that you're inside, you're working towards achieving that goal. You're working towards your purpose. You're fulfilling your purpose. You're working towards, you're thinking, you're meditating on how you can become a more better person. You're thinking on how you can invent that thing that has not existed, because there's something about you that your world needs to see. There is something unique about yourself. There's something that maybe only you knows. There's something that, because it was those the right brothers that brought about the idea of playing. And because it takes somebody that thinks. It takes somebody that have discovered their purpose, knows what they want, for them to be able to come up with the idea of inventing a plane. And so they discovered themselves. That is why they knew what they wanted, and they did not get it at the first trial. But they kept trying. They knew what they wanted. They had a picture in their mind of what they wanted. And so until they saw that desire manifested, they did not quit. They did not stop, by the way. They kept on trying and trying until they saw what they had in their mind manifested. And so without discovering your purpose, without discovering why you exist, you will not be able to fulfill purpose. You will not be able to live a meaningful life. I told you earlier, that's the reason why people are depressed. That is the reason why people are tired of life. That's the reason why people are same Dr. Miles Muro told of a story of a man, a wealthy man in a city of a particular city, and so this man had everything. He had money, he had companies, he had all sort of things. He had children that are well trained in the best university. But on a certain day, he woke up and he headed to a river. He wanted to drown himself. He actually jumped into the river, and then a young man rescued him. And when the young man brought him out, he asked him, he said, "Sir, I know you have everything. Why this? Why do you want to die?" He said, "I've been living for years. I have everything. I've got everything I wanted. I have money. I can buy anything I want. I can drive any car of my choice. But I'm asking, is it all there is to life? I can't find happiness." That's what the man said. He said, "I've not discovered myself. At this my age, I have everything, but I've not discovered myself. I'm not happy in spite of everything that I have. I'm not happy." And so when you discover yourself, when you discover where you're supposed to be and what you are supposed to be, you will do it. That thing that you do it without stress is who you are, is what you're supposed to be doing. You can even do that thing for free, even without being paid. You have passion for it. And that is where your joy comes. That is where your happiness comes. When you are doing that thing, you feel excitement. You feel a joy in your heart. That is a sign that you are called around that area. Your purpose is around that area. And so to the last thing before I leave your presence, I would tell you that when you fail to discover your purpose, you deprive your world of something. When you fail to discover your purpose, you deprive your world of something. There is something in you that needs to be seen by the world. There is something placed in you that needs to be seen. I told you earlier that before a manufacturer manufactures any product, there's something in his mind. There's a purpose why he created that thing. Either a phone before the person that created phone, before he manufactured it, there was a picture in his mind. Okay, I want to create something that will you can be able to call someone from one place to another. I want to create something that will have all sorts of app, all sorts of features that will be able to do this and that will be able to do video call and that. And he had a picture in his mind. So the same way, when God created it, there was something in his mind. There was something that he wanted it to become, and that is why he created you. And so have you discovered, the question is, have you discovered why God has created you? Have you discovered why you are born? If you have not discovered why you are born, you will not be able to live a full and meaningful life. Remember that I told you earlier, my definition of a life of purpose is when you discover who you are and you are living a life of meaning. A life of meaning is a life that has been discovered. Is only someone that discovered his purpose that will be able to live a life of meaning. You see, you hear the story of that man that he, in spite of everything he had, money, cars, all of these things could not give him joy. At some point, he decided to end his life. That no, I just want to live. I'm not happy. I don't know what is life all about. I'm asking, is this all there is to life? I think there is something because that man did not discover himself. So, if you have not discovered yourself, try to. Because I say that when you fail to discover yourself or your purpose, you deprive your world of something that they need to see. You deprive your world. Who knows? Maybe the next technology, the next advancement, the world this thing lies in your hand, lies in your creativity, lies in your discovering your purpose. But when you don't discover, if the right brother did not discover their purpose, they will not be able to invent plane. That's what we're talking about. You too have something unique inside of you that the world needs to see. And until you discover what is that thing, is it the talent of singing? Is it the talent of whatsoever, football and whatever? If you discover it, make sure that you work towards it. That's my last thing. You need to work towards fulfilling that purpose, because it's not you will not just, even when you discover, you don't think that because you have discovered it, then you would all of a sudden you will just manifest it, or you will just become what you want to be. It takes work, it takes diligence, it takes sacrifice, it takes a lot to become who you want to be. And so you must give into your purpose. If it requires money, do the thing that you need. Buy books, read books, all that you need to fulfill your purpose. Do it. It's worth it. A day will come that you will discover that you have become the person that you have always desired to be. But it will not happen overnight. It will happen when you are putting a level of work, a level of diligence, a level of research. If you need to do research, do it and become a better person. All of that will help you to discover who you are. And this is the end of my session this afternoon. And I will see you next Tuesday. This is Inspiration Moment.